You smoke weed or vape? Do you vape?
Nah, ever since my heart attack, I haven't smoked.
You had a heart attack?
Yeah, in November.
Yeah.
I got a stent in my vein.
But what they say, why'd you have a heart attack?
Yo creo que no comiendo bien. I used to drink a lot of Pepsi and iced tea, a lot of iced tea, and I just stopped smoking. I never told the doctor, like, I smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarette.
Yeah, no, but the weed don't give you heart attacks. That diet. Remember, I'm 51, my nigga, and how I take care of myself is the first thing I do something called, I've been doing it for years, it's called intermittent fasting.
¿Qué es lo que es eso?
My last meal of the day is at 10 o'clock at night, and I don't eat again till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I go 16 hours without eating. But with that, it's great for the body, especially for any age. But you're already 40, you don't need food. You don't need that much food. You're not growing. You're not a football player. You're not.
I done got fat too.
No, you're not. That's not fat. That's just eating bad, eating fast food, eating what you're not supposed to eat. What you have to eat is you personally, and you'll change it like this. You gotta drink water all day. That right there
is terrible.
No, I'm gonna show you something. Give me that.
I'm gonna get my water.
I'm gonna show you something. Look. Sugar per container, 53 grams of sugar.
53
if you drink this whole thing.
Que es mitad de 100.
Imagine if alguien se metió en front of you 53 gramos de perico. ¿Qué le pasa? Se muere.
Bien
Pero tú te metes 53. Hey, there's 3. You know what it is? You just don't know. You did it to yourself without knowing. There's 3 things you have to stay away from.
Es que I need flavors.
Nah, you don't, because your body got used to it.
Yeah.
You gotta love yourself enough. If you have kids and that, you realize, and you're only 40. You know what happens if you keep doing that? By the time you're my age, 50, diabetes. You'll have diabetes. You'll be on dialysis. You'll be on fucking pills for your high blood pressure.
I got pills right now. I gotta take 4 pills a day. Hoy no me la toma hoy.
4 pills for what? High blood pressure. Which they got you hooked. Once you take it, you gotta take it for the rest of your life. That's why you shouldn't take it. But go ahead, what's next? I'm gonna give you something called nitric oxide. You can take nitric oxide, a powder every morning. That'll level your blood pressure out.
Blood thinner.
Okay.
Y 2 más, no sé. Son 4 todos los días. Hoy no me la tomado.
Okay, because they give you those 4. That's what's called Western medicine. They give you the 4 pills because whether you have Medicaid insurance, they keep billing you, right? You gotta keep taking the pills, so you gotta keep getting the pills off. That's their hustle. You don't look at it that way because they're trained. But I'm gonna tell you how you do it, how you really do it the normal way. The normal way, my brother, is drink water only.
Only.
I'm not telling you not to eat. You can eat what you want, but drink water only and stay away from these 3 white things. White sugar. So if you want sugar, when you like brown. Do you like coffee?
Nah, I don't drink coffee.
Okay. Because coffee could be a way for energy. But let's say brown sugar, so no white sugar, no white rice.
Damn, okay, cool, moro.
No, I'm just saying, no white rice and no no flour, harina, right? So anything.
Like pizza?
Pizza you should eat on the weekend. So let's say your first meal of the day is usually when?
A las 12.
Okay.
Cheerios.
Sugar again, terrible. Sugar and milk, you don't need none of that. If you're gonna drink milk, you're supposed to drink. It's all in your diet. You're killing yourself. You don't know. They're not gonna teach you that. That's what. If they teach you that, they don't give you no pills. You don't come back.
Yeah.
They're hoping those pills keep you in about age 45, 46. They pass otra talla for them to do something else to you.
Otra vez.
Because how else they're gonna make money? If everyone's healthy, what do you do with hospitals? If everyone's healthy, they're killing you with the food and it's poor choices you're making because you don't know.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're doing to yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So when you're telling me at age fucking, you're 40 now, exactly 40?
Exactly 40.
So you were how, when you turned 40?
August 19.
So it happened when you were 39, a heart attack basically, no? When did you have the heart attack?
In November.
No, we're in November.
November last year.
So you were 39.
39.
Having a heart attack.
That I had a heart attack.
Let that sink in. And I guarantee you don't exercise either.
I just started walking the park with Red, man. He like, yo, nigga, I need you.
Do you know why you don't exercise? The reason you're supposed to exercise? But you need to start lifting weights.
I just been walking and doing the benches and push-ups. Yeah.
You need to try. And when you do get a chance, join the gym. I'll tell you why. Lifting weights helps you release certain things in your body that as a man you have to release. If not, do burpees. Do you know how to do burpees? Burpees is the greatest thing for you.
Que lo que, 1 second, I'm
gonna show you, this is a burpee. I want you to live, nigga, so I'm gonna give you shit. You know when I was coming, you know where I was at? When I was calling you one day, I'm at the gym. I get my gym, I pay myself every day an hour. Because if I'm sick, I can't feed my kids, I can't, you sick, your mom gonna worry. You can't do that to you. Don't tell me you're getting money, but then your health is broke. You don't make no sense. What are you gonna do? My brother's 51 years old, a year older than me. He looks like my dad. He's got all that money. Dialysis, all fucked up in la cama, can't move. Nigga, quality of life is shit. But this is a burpee. You don't want your quality of life. This is a burpee, right? So you stand here, you go burpee.
Okay, that's what we do. Like, okay.
When you first start doing your back, everything is gonna hurt because it's core. You do burpees. You do that. I do 100 a day, but I'm different, right? You could do 5 clips of 50 burpees a day, and in 1 month your body's gonna change. If you do the little things, drink water only, your body, it's a discipline though.
Yeah,
you're not gonna like it. It's gonna taste like shit. The water. You're gonna want soda. You got your body and your thing so accustomed to that. And when I see you drinking this, and you're done with it, you just put 50. I don't even put this much sugar in my body in a year. You did it in one sitting, and then you're gonna go home and you're gonna eat white rice with all this other stuff and a bottle of Pepsi or Coke, guaranteed.
Nah, I don't do that no more. Not the Coke.
What do you drink? Because you didn't know. You said you don't do it no more. This is worse.
Juice.
You're better off drinking Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola got 33 grams of fucking sugar.
So what about when I do I squeeze a lemon, I squeeze orange juice?
That's also listen. This is what I got. You got to buy this thing. I bought this filter. Look, it's a filter, right? It's a filter. Boom. It's a cover. You put the water, you filter. I put lemons and stuff in the bottom. I drink fresh water with lemon. Buy fruit.
No sugar though.
No, you want sugar? You want sweetness? Eat bananas. You like bananas?
Yeah.
You like strawberries?
Yeah.
What fruit do you like?
Watermelon. I be doing watermelon juice.
Eat yourself a whole fucking watermelon, crush it up. You could do
and
that.
I do a juice.
That's better than this. It's fresh. It's not mad.
Y no le pongo azúcar.
You don't have to. It's good. It's good enough. Buy yourself spend some money on yourself. Buy yourself
blender.
The little the bullet.
I got that. I got that.
So now you take a watermelon. You scoop. You clean the watermelon. Put it in there. Put some crushed ice. Now you have a drink for yourself. It's gonna take some time, but you do it yourself. You want to eat right? Do fresh vegetables. Don't eat no rice one day. Take your weekends to eat rice. You know, sometimes I sneak in a cookie or there. But I eat a cookie right before I go to the gym, then I burn it off. Right? I'm just trying to tell you, you have to
eat good, kind of eat bad, but eat good.
No, it's all eat good. But there is no bad, it's just choices. The key is drinking. If you just drink water alone, all your problems will go away. You don't have enough water in your system. That's why your kidneys are the way they are. That's why you need blood thinner, all that. Your body is 75% water. You don't put no water in it. You put constant sugar. You're fucking your liver up. You don't know it. Your main organ wait till if your liver fucks up, you're done, right? And you're doing it to yourself.
And with the liver, that's the
liver cleans
pills.
out everything. Yeah, but I'm just letting you know. If you start doing this, you'll be able to take off your pills and live a healthy life. If you do intermittent fasting, like I told you,
that setup you told me.
No, that's working out. That's that. If you intermittent fasting, means your last meal should be 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And don't eat again till 2.
Not even no munchies or none of that.
Don't eat again till 2.
Yeah.
Just drink all the water you want.
Forget the breakfast.
No, because your breakfast is 12. Just wait 2 more hours. Your first breakfast, you told me, is 12.
Yes.
The thing is, you can't eat till after 10. After 10, you can't eat no more.
At nighttime, ya
after 10. Yeah, but you do that 2 days.
Y la hambre que cuando me comienza a atacar la hambre.
The first 2 days it will.
Bebe agua.
Discipline. The first 2 days, you know why you're doing it. You know what happens when you do that? Your body starts to, the first 8 hours, from 10 to 6 in the morning, your body's digesting the food you ate from 2 to 10. The next hour is cleaning your liver, your heart. It cleans your system. Your body can clean itself. It produces these hormones that are, people say, you look young because my body produces natural hormones because of the intermittent fasting. So right now, you see me right now, it's 4 o'clock. All I ate today was around, before I get to the gym, because I cheated a little bit earlier, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and I ate the egg sandwich they have with vegetables or whatever. Boom. Me and my son's 280, plays football. My other son's bigger than me, 16. He's fucking 255.
Alto,
no, Alto is the one in the 33. They're all big.
Okay.
They all play football. They almost plays basketball. That's the nigga. That's the old nigga. He's 33. He's the old nigga. But what I'm saying is that my daughter, she's in health and fitness. So this is what we do. I'm just giving you the formula. Go to the supermarket, buy fresh avocado. You like avocado?
Aguacate.
You like aguacate?
Yeah.
You can eat that all you want.
By itself?
Eat that shit all day. Bananas. Anything that grows on trees. That Mother Nature, you can eat. Eat all the strawberries, cherries. Go to the store. You should be eating. You want to picar. If you had strawberries, cherries.
Orange or grapes?
Orange, grapes, everything.
I'll be fucking that shit up.
Okay, but that's what you should.
Sugar and shit.
Yeah, but that's what you could eat. It's natural. There's no sugar in there.
Yeah.
It's natural.
It's sweet.
This is man-made sugar. It's processed. So your body doesn't know how to work with it. And that's what happens to your stuff. The other is from a tree. What happens if I leave a banana here? And 2 days later, what happens to the banana?
Man, little bugs.
It starts to rot.
Yeah.
If the food doesn't rot. If food doesn't rot, don't eat it. I put a McDonald's burger here. I could leave it 3 weeks and you can still put it in the microwave and eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't eat that.
Yeah.
Don't eat the chips in the fucking. You want to make chips? Get potatoes, peel them, cut them up, fry them. Now you got your own chips.
Yeah.
The less processed. If you want to live. If you want to die, keep doing what you're doing.
It's
that simple.
And shit like that.
No, but you could do. Listen, you have to exercise. I eat chips. I eat the Doritos.
Yeah, I got Doritos.
Exercise. I work so I get on my system. Everything you've been doing, you've been putting sugar, and then you don't have your pores. You don't sweat. No lo saca de tu pores. No, so it stays out inside in your system. And
like a garbage can just built in that shit up.
Your heart couldn't take it no more.
Damn.
So. Bueno, dale, let's do this.
Yeah, let me.
Enough talking shit.
Nah, well, that's not talking shit. That's really like.
Nah, I'm just trying to, I want more people to live, bro. And I realize people just don't know. They just don't know.
Check that mic. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dímelo, mi gente. Saluda a toda esa gente que están on the Instagram Live.
DJ Joe.
You already know.
Big shout out to the big homie, Don Dinero in the building. Thank you for coming out.
I'm about to go live too, homeboy. Let's do this.
Set it up right there. I'll give you a few minutes and all of that. FTV Radio, you can download the app también. Shout out to Sick Music que está por ahí. I see you, Sick Music.
Yo, they changed this shit. How do I go live?
On the yeah,
they changed it up to go. Where's it at?
I slide it to the side. Slide all that to the other side. Slide it again.
Nah,
no.
Is it here?
There you go.
No, it doesn't say live. Oh, there it is, live.
Options, yeah.
No, they changed it up. I hadn't
changed
gone live
it up today on me también.
No, we're here popping.
Do.
We're live. You already know.
So, Don Dinero, gracias for coming out, man. You know what I mean? It's the new spot that I'm working at, FTV Radio. Shout out to Felix. Shout out to Raul for giving me the opportunity.
FTV Radio. You already know.
To bring my movement over here. How's it been, boss? How's everything?
Well, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. You know, it's been a crazy year because everything that's happened with COVID.
Yes.
But, you know, in these years, you got to just keep grinding. So who would have known in the COVID year, you get your own show. And you feel me? So it's weird when things you would think would be bad, they end up turning good and opportunities.
That's how it's been this whole year.
Yeah, like opportunities in a bad situation made the best thing occur. You know what I'm saying? So I always apply philosophy to that.
I see you sent me a song, Plug-in.
Yeah, Plug-in Cuba. I have December 4th. Everyone at IG kind of been watching. I got Plug-in Cuba dropping December 4th.
I see the gear.
So, well, you know, I've had Cuban Connection, the company, over 3 years now. It's been doing really good. You can go to CubanConnection717.com and order. I got extensive merchandise there. Pero, you know, I've had this Cuban Connection. This was my first company in '99 when I broke in the game. And I charted a Billboard with Pana Pana. Everyone said Celia Cruz, Sony, Mark Anthony, Sony, Universal, and here comes Don Dinero, Pana Pana, Don Dinero, Cuban Connection Records. So the Cuban Connection movement has always been around. It's not just for Cubans, it's led by Cubans, but it's kind of like everyone needs a plug. I don't care.
Plug, la conexión.
Everyone, and it doesn't mean street stuff, right? If you're selling sandwiches, you need a plug with a good cheese guy, jamón, ¿entiendes? Hey, well, you got a bodega, you need a good plug con el tipo, el lechero. You need a plug in anything you do, my brother. You need a good plug. So get connected, Cuban Connection.
So that's where that movement come from.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. You feel me?
Pana Pana, that was the song that put you on the map?
Pana Pana was the song that the world got to hear me. But Pana Pana, you have to understand that when Pana Pana hits radio, there weren't anybody like me. Like, there was no one for me to look up to say, yo, there's another Spanish rapper. Yeah, you had Mexicano in Puerto Rico and Bico C, but they were doing mixtapes and they were putting it up in Boston where majority of the Boricuas were, whatever, but they weren't on mainstream radio. Pana Pana was the first record in the history of urban music besides El General, which was more commercial. Muévelo, mami. You had Fulanito with the merengue kind of, you know. But with that rap, I was the first one to kind of get on radio, open doors, get on rotation, and that brought open the doors for reggaeton and Tego Calderon and Daddy Yankee and the whole Machete music movement.
I remember Machete,
right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't. Machete wasn't around when I came around. That label didn't even exist, you know, at the time. So when they seen the business, and then I go into Universal and they start distributing my music. I had gone almost double platinum before I got the Universal distribution deal for the same album. They paid me for the same album after I sold a ton of records to redistribute it. They changed the cover from white to red and they said add two more songs, and they put it out and they shipped gold on that album and sold a ton of records. So with Dinero selling records, it turned into a business. Then Gustavo Lopez at the time, who was at Universal, said, yo, I'm about to open this label, and then that's when they kind of made moves. He did the deal with VI Music, who already had Don Omar signed and Daddy Yankee, and he did the thing for Wisin and Yandel, and poof, the game changed. So, you know, it's been an incredible ride to see where we are today.
And you're still doing it too.
Oh, of course, I'm going to continue to do it. It's a lot easier to do it now, a lot cheaper to do it now than ever before. When I see artists complain, you have, an artist only wants two things, DJ June. Do you know what those two things are? They want to be seen and they want to be heard.
Okay.
They want everyone to see their videos and watch their performances. They want everyone to hear their music. And for that, they will sign on any dotted line.
They'll send their life away.
Well, that's what most of them do. Selling out means you sold your intellectual property.
That's 60, 40 deal.
Two words. The Spanish album I'm working on now, as we speaking, you know, I don't mean to flip-flop, but I'm trying to get to this word that I'm going to show you. It's called intellectual property. My Spanish album that I'm going to drop next year se llama propiedad intelectual. And those two words are the key words that the reason a label will sign you. They want to own. You are an intellectual property. Tú eres una propiedad intelectual. Y la disquera, cuando te firman, they own your intellectual property. That means they own you. They own your ideas. So let's say DJ June, you're 18 years old, you're a rapper, and all of a sudden they're going to sign you. Well, they didn't sign you because of that record they heard. DJ June! They signed you for a record you haven't written yet that they're going to want from you. I don't know if that makes sense.
Ahead of time.
Of course, because they're saying if he can write this, he can write more. They're investing that you're going to write more hit records. What happens when you only write one hit record? What happens when your first record is the only hit you ever write? What happens? What do they call you?
A one-hit wonder?
Why do they say that?
Okay.
We're going to la escuelita, voy a hacer la escuelita. Why did they call someone a one-hit wonder? Because they couldn't do it again.
Absolutely.
So now you see why the guys like why you think Drake is such an anomaly? They say he gives you hit after fucking hit after fucking hit after fucking hit, my brother. Right? That's never been seen before in a game. Artists like Nicki, artists like Cardi, artists like Kanye West, Jay-Z. Those artists are great because they're always going to give you a hit record. So the budgets are open for them. Beyonce, do what the fuck you want. Because every time you drop something, those are really rare artists. Super rare. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself one of those artists that when you hear my stuff, you know, only Dinero can make that music or do what he does, right? So, you know, that's where we are. So for your intellectual property, people will sign you, te estafan. You know what I'm saying? And today's game, the kids don't understand that.
They got to unlearn to relearn.
They've never learned it. How can you teach algebra to someone who doesn't know multiplication? Right? If you don't know one thing, how can you teach them something more? So that's what we did with Chris Gotti. I went on the road for 2 years.
That's right.
And we educated the independent artists and that's before United Masters, before all these other platforms are out. You know, we were out on the road
And how did that come along with Adventure Music?
Well, I mean, just sitting down years ago, 5 years ago, meeting Chris, seeing his vision and saying, let's go, let's try to build this. Before there were any, back then there was only CD Baby and TuneCore. Now there's DistroKid, United Masters, Empire.
I'm in DistroKid right now.
Yeah, I mean, anyone can be in DistroKid.
Absolutely.
That's the difference. You know what I had to go through to get this? Right now, you have major distribution.
Because of that.
You can put your songs on Spotify, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, Spotify, I'm going to give you an analogy. Spotify is like Walmart.
Claro.
Of music. Apple is Target.
Okay.
Right? Big establishment. So let's say you sold hats, DJ June hats, and I told you, June, I just got you a distribution deal with Walmart to distribute your hats. What would you say? Chi-ching, motherfucker, we about to make money.
Claro.
Distribution. I can put your hats in the store. Now, all of a sudden, you get a phone call from Kansas and say, June, I just walked into Walmart. All your hats are here. Wow. Right? Now, every Walmart has your hats. You think you're going to make some money?
Absolutely.
Okay. So if you put your song, do you know what it took me in 2000 to get my record on all the stores?
You have to sign with people. You have to sign with labels.
To get distribution, how much money I had to spend back then to get my record spun that night at the club. I had to give the DJ $1,000. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. It's actually, this is Manny. I'm live on the radio. Huh? Yeah, I'm live. I'm doing this interview. I'll call you when I'm done.
Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna come out there, but
I'll send you the address.
I send them off.
All right. So you already know.
So your advice to me, right? Me knowing that I know how to distribute my own music, and I have an artist. Should I help him open up his own distribution too, or should I put him under my?
Well, if you put him under your thing, then you control the royalty rate. It all depends on the deal you did, right? You could do that if you're investing money. You should do that if you paid for his video, if you put him. If you didn't pay, if you didn't spend any money, then you could still he can get DistroKid on his own. It's free.
Yeah.
So why would he need to go through you? Is what I'm saying.
Hay a veces que no saben where
so
to
you
start.
So you lead them. Say, yo, I'm in DistroKid, and you lead them to DistroKid. You feel me?
Y que me dé 1% o algo así.
For putting him on DistroKid?
Yeah, or just helping them to push it and helping them to do other stuff.
Well, that would be you would have to have a deal with him from the beginning to say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Yo, where the fuck is? Oh, this is what I'm trying to do, and then, sorry, I'm trying to send an address at the same time I'm trying to answer your question.
Tranquilo.
So
you want the address to here?
Yeah. What is it again?
Let me text it to you.
No, you texted it to me, but you did it 289 Stuyvesant. I want to do it in a way where everyone can get it. Feel me? There you go. With the zip code. When you do it like that, then. Pero, espérate, 1 second.
Once again, my people, we got Don Dinero, La Leyenda en la casa. Shout out to everybody on the Instagram holding us down. We got like 300 and some change today. You know, shout out to Chile. We got Chile in the building.
Yeah, Chile. Where is that, Billy? So yeah, I would tell you, from the moment you start working with an artist, you have to figure out what are your intentions with the artist. If you could tell them from the door that, you know, yo, that's why you gotta tell artists from the door, you know, it's gonna cost you for you're better off consulting him, and him giving you a couple $, and then you consulting means giving him advice, then charging him for every little thing. Say, yo, I'm gonna tell you where to go. You just gotta throw me 300.
Yeah, and I'll put you on.
And I'll tell you. And then you could call me for advice. You know, yo, listen, June, what should I do with this? Do X, Y, and Z. And then you could turn into a consultant for these young artists and consult for them and just charge them a couple $.
Duro.
You know what I'm saying?
And so you dropping an album or you just dropping a couple of singles?
This is still a great question. So I'm in the process of working on the Cuban Connection album. I got my man Richie Rich from Miami, dope producer. I got my team. So we're dropping the Plug-in Cuba remix with Benny Bermuda Friday, December 4th. Then on December 17th, I'm going to drop a San Lázaro record, because that's San Lázaro's day. You know, Cubans, we be big on San Lázaro. Babalu Aye. Babalu Aye. And then I'm going to drop the Cuban Connection album January 6th, which is El Dia de los Reyes.
Okay.
You know? And then, so that's kind of what we're working towards. So this is going to be the single to that album. And I'm dropping another single in January, then I'm going to drop another single January 6th when the album drops. And then the album's Cuban Connection. I got Richie Rich on there, Trigger Mike, Eddie Guy. I got a bunch of Cubans, produced by a bunch of Cubans. You know, just trying to get my Cubans some shine and some love. Not thinking we bigger, better than anyone. Just kind of, you know, trying to put our city on the map, Miami, even though New York is my first home. But that's the project there. Then I'm working on my book. I have a book that took me about 11 years to write. It's called La Formula, 16 Lessons. I finished the book. I already finished the audiobook, English and Spanish, and now I'm working on the actual, every lesson has a video, and I'm doing animation videos. And when I get a chance, I'll show you what I have, you know, off camera or whatever. Besides, I have a young producer, Prida, who I signed. I have a production deal with Rock Nation. We signed him there. He's nominated for another Grammy. He won a Grammy last year off the Bad Bunny album. He's nominated again. We also have shout out to James Cruz, where the young kid CJ with the Whoopty record just got signed to Warner. So, you know, I consult and I deal with them as a family. It's good to see a young Latino. You know, there's 22 million independent artists in the United States, and less than 1% will sign a major deal. He's the less than 1%.
They sign a major deal.
How many people you know sign a major deal? It's hard, you know. It's not. It's not something ever. It's like, you know, it's like being an NFL football player. Feel me? So that's where we're at with it.
Shout out to everybody on the gram. I'm over here reading it.
Definitely.
I'm pointing this way, but
that's why you're reading there. It's all love. It's all love.
Over here.
But that's me personal projects besides helping my man Richie Rich, who's gonna drop his album coming up. Shout out to Super O, James Cruz, Chris Gotti, you know, all my team, you feel me, that I deal with on a daily basis. And again, I got a ton of projects. The book is, I got a documentary I'm gonna put about I'm definitely gonna get you an interview on there. I'm gonna do a documentary about my life and my career, of all the things I've been able to do throughout my career and how I've kept it independent my entire career.
The book, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should do a movie about that, about yourself or about the movement.
Well, the movement is not just, it's gonna be a documentary. Instead of a movie, I'm gonna be kind of like the Michael Jordan. Where he sits there and he tells his story, and interview, and I'm going to interview a ton of people that have come through in my life. You feel me? So they could tell the story of not just myself. Kind of what I've been able to do in the industry is the key, and continue to build from there.
One thing I could say, man, you always kick that knowledge and always tell me the business of it. Always. Yeah. I seen you from Akon team. What was that team?
From Black Royal. From Black Royal. Yeah.
To Maybach Latino, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Maybach Latino. I was the VP there for a minute, the land stuff for about a year.
That's where Anuel came from too, right?
Yeah, I know. Again, I see artists from their beginning stages. You feel me? I always see artists from a beginning stage and watch them grow. Anuel was who was really high on him. This kid that was up in Spiff was big on him. So. You know,
so you got the opportunity to see that as well.
Well, I mean, at the time he was another rapper. Like didn't, you know, Anuel, if he doesn't go to jail, there's a lot of things that have to happen in your life for you to become famous.
That's crazy, right? You got to go through a little.
No, people. It's different for everyone. Everyone has their story. Not everyone, you know, everyone doesn't have the same story. You can't have the same life. I seen Anuel the other day post something that. He was really sad, like, you know, because what happens in this music, I've been there. Once you get to the top of the mountain, I was the first one. There was no one else.
Absolutely.
You start to realize that if you don't know how to be happy yourself, becoming rich and famous is not going to make you happy. It actually makes you more miserable because you realize everyone's fake. They're only around you for opportunities. Mm-hmm. The women only love you because you're famous. So it's a weird. It's anyone who's really been there. Man, you know what I'm saying? It's an isolating feeling. It's kind of weird. So, you know, people go through it, my brother.
That's crazy.
You know?
I know, ever since that Latin mix award over there, I know you've been very strict about the whole, you known for hip-hop, not reggaetonero. So tell me, so that's the reason you didn't want to come out with the represented you like that?
Of course not, because I know what
what I fought for was the music that I'm not gonna let you just call me out my name. I don't do reggaeton.
Claro.
I don't do. Why don't you call me the bachatero?
Mejor.
No, I'm just saying you didn't call me bachatero because they thought everyone who rapped is reggaeton. Right now, reggaeton is the production, my brother. It has nothing to do with rapping.
Claro.
Right?
And rapping been there before reggaeton.
Well, reggaeton, like I said years ago, is the daughter of hip hop. When the daughter had a baby girl, he went to Puerto Rico, bang bang, had a baby girl. He goes to Dominican Republic, he had another baby girl called Dembo. He goes, it's hip hop, it mutates, it goes all over the place. You get what I'm saying? So reggaeton, when you look at reggaetoneros, the reason they invented reggaeton, because they wanted to rap in Spanish, because they wanted to be like the English rappers. How they get, reggaeton didn't come out of nowhere, they're influenced by hip hop. Influenced by all the Boricuas in New York and seeing the movement and Boricuas that were been in the movement, Latinos in hip hop since the beginning. So they created their own sound and they created a production, but they're rapping. They're rapping. I don't care. You know, there's 4 main elements to hip hop. There's really 4 main elements. The DJ is another one. Breakdancing,
graffiti,
and the MC.
Okay, and MC.
Okay, the reason the MC is called the MC is because the DJ, there was no MC, the DJ started hip hop. So the DJ started hip hop, and when the MC came in, was the DJ having parties, house parties, would tell his boy, yo, I can't speak to the people and DJ the party. Take the mic and move the crowd for me.
Crowd mover.
MC, take the mic and move the crowd. So the guy would grab the mic. Party people in the house, put your hands up, wave them. He said, okay. And you still see, I went last night to the XXX and you got the DJ still, I did song that. That's what it was, move the crowd. So when he started moving the crowd, the competition came in with another guy, said, I can MC the party better than him. Then that's when they started, and then when you started battling, you'd be like, that shirt is black. That little orange, you look like an orange. Huh? Like you would snap. It wasn't, I'm going to kill you, your mom, and so it was.
It started developing little by little, adding on.
That's hip hop, right? So now, here we fast forward, here we are, and reggaeton comes out, and I'm telling the dudes, yo, this is what I do, right? I don't do that. And I respect that, but that's not what I do.
You haven't done no reggaeton track at all?
I've done, I did I wouldn't do see, at the time that reggaeton was popping, I was not gonna do reggaeton just to keep the wave and be famous.
Okay.
Right? That's
stay unique.
Stay who you are.
Yeah, okay.
You know, staying who I am is the reason I have the love and respect of all these years of everyone.
Okay.
For me, I seen Don Omar not too long ago. He was in my studio, IMI. He went to IMI, which we're not there anymore. He recorded the last album he did there. That last album to Machete, 15 years later, still signed to Machete.
Talking about that, they asked me right there on the comment, what's up with White Lion? Was you signed to White Lion?
I've never been signed to anyone. I've always had my own label. White Lion is Calle 13. White Lion came out with Tego. That's who he came out with first.
Yes, White Lion.
Then he came out with Voltio, and then he came out with Calle 13.
Calle 13.
And then he crushed it. And he did. Those are his 3 main artists that he owns.
Okay.
He owns. Okay. I own Pana Pana. That record, I own it.
You own
Elia owns Wasa Wasa. Elia owns all. The reason you see Calle 13 today with Elia standing every time he does something, because he still owes Elia albums. He owns his intellectual property.
That's what you was talking about earlier.
Right. That's what it is. When you see who's the other guy?
Oh, it was an artist named White Lion. They told me.
Why that I did a record with?
No sé. Shout out to Nefe Lean Gigante. Okay.
It's all love. Tell them it's all love, though. It's all love, regardless. I know a ton of people, though, but I don't. And White Line, I think is, if I'm not mistaken, somebody that.
To White Line who was signed to Maybach Latino.
Oh, but that's way back then. That's again when the Maybach Latino folded, everybody folded.
Okay. You know, just interfering with the crowd.
No, that's dope. That's dope. That's what we're here to answer those questions. You know.
Yeah. But now, so yeah, okay, he said facts. Y entonces, ahora el álbum coming, you got a book coming, you know what I mean?
Helping artists, still, you know what I'm saying? In the mix, brother, always doing what I have to do.
I'm gonna ask you again, I know, that was one of my big, when I posted this up, this was like one of the funniest things. Okay. When I asked you, ¿qué consejo le tenemos al talento nuevo que quiere hacer música ahora? Besides que trabaje para UPS.
Man, you know, el talento nuevo tiene muchas oportunidades.
Ahora. que cuando tú comenzaste.
Mucho más, no cuesta nada. Si tienes el teléfono iPhone nuevo, you can shoot a video with your iPhone. Like, you know, my first video cost me $250,000 and I didn't have a deal.
Bien cabrón.
Because it was it was actual film, the reels. Like, you know, you couldn't, my dude.
La cinta.
Yeah, it was, you know. So it's less expensive. You have, you can get distribution for free. DistroKid, United Masters, Adventure Music. Like, Adventure Music has a fee, but I'm saying there's a ton of stuff out there for you to jump on. So again, a young artist, it has to do with how bad do you want it? What are you willing to sacrifice to get there? Are you gonna believe in yourself when you play your music to someone and they think it's basura because they don't see your vision? Are you gonna give up at that moment? Like, there's so many questions to this. This is we're dealing with
I think that
the music business. That's what you think now. Some people don't have that. See, a lot of artists don't have confidence in themselves yet because they haven't found, especially the ones that are starting. They haven't found themselves yet. They don't know who they are.
Right there, what you just told me, Dinero. I remember I interviewed you at the other radio station.
Right, down there.
I
came with Problem and all of that.
Problem. Shout out to Problem. Shout out to you brought the whole team. You came.
Yeah, with all of them always.
Alex Fat. Yo tenía un amiguito mío que se llama Jonah 73, que ese fue el que me grababa todos los shows.
Right.
And now that you I don't know why it popped up, but now that you said that not everybody should use that, like if they tell you whack or whatever, use that, get stronger. He ended up like killing himself. You know what I mean? He had personal problem with his family.
Right. Well, we're going back to that mental health. Mental health is important. Physical health. I was talking about your health. Spiritual health. What do you believe in? Do you have faith?
And I never seen that coming from him. When they gave me that news, that he killed himself, like, when I posted his pictures up, when I started looking, yo me lo llevaba para todo, like, you got a picture with him, Redman got a picture. I never seen that sign from him.
Because people suffer on their own. People, you know, mental health is you can't lie. You know, when you get up in the morning and you brush your teeth and you look yourself in the mirror or whatever, sometimes you think you're getting old. But that person that you look at in the mirror, you can't lie to that nigga.
Absolutely.
You can lie to your girl, your mom,
everybody else.
You know, you can be in your house playing PlayStation and your boy's just waiting for you at the barbecue. Where you at? Oh, I'm in my car. I'm on my way. But you're in the house. You can do that. He will never know. You know you just lied. He will never know. But you can't lie to yourself. So what happens is a lot of people, they get up in the morning, they look at that guy in the mirror, and they're very unhappy with that person. Their life is not where they want to be. Then they're in the wrong relationship because they settled. And they're really mad at themselves, but they can't blame themselves.
And people, I've never seen that side.
Let me finish though. People do not want to accept responsibility for their lives. They want to say it's my mom's fault, it's my dad's fault. If my brother if the coach would have liked me, I would have started. If I would have started, I would have been in the NBA. Shut the fuck. You know, everyone wants to blame someone else for their life. No one wants to accept responsibility that life is on you. Yes, I'm sorry. You went downstairs. You had something. They robbed you. You got shot. Something bad happened to you in your life. You had a car accident. What are you gonna do now? Right? Like life things happen. Everyone. You got diagnosed with cancer. You got this, or you got, right? That's why you have to have 3 phases of your life, bro. Your mental, your physical, and your spiritual, all on point. If you go to church all the time, you're a spiritual person, but you're broke, you ain't got no money, and you're hoping in your next life, when you go to heaven or wherever you go, is gonna be better, man, you're gonna be a depressed person on this planet, or an anxious person, because you don't, feel me? You can't be, I know a lot of rich people who, you know, drink, 10 in the morning, cocaine, a bottle of Jack Daniels, and they're miserable, they're not happy, wife don't love them, kids hate them, they got all the money in the world. So money's down. You know, there's a saying that says, I wish all your dreams come true, so you realize that wasn't the answer. Is that deep? So I hope all your dreams come true, DJ June, or anybody that's listening to me, so you'll realize that's not the fucking answer.
That when your dream comes true, that still ain't it.
If you don't know, because if you don't know how being happy is a choice. If you don't know how to be happy on your own, nothing's gonna make you happy. I tell my lady, I have discussions with
we'd rather be happy than be rich. Is what you're saying.
No. Happiness is a choice. Whether you're broke, you can be broke and happy. You can be rich and happy. You can be broke and happy. You can be rich and sad and broke. It's a choice. A lot of people say, if I had $1 million, I'd be happy.
In the answer.
You just have $1 million, and then once you have it, have you ever bought something you wanted to change, to watch
so
what you
bad.
have it? You don't want it anymore. Welcome to being a fucking human being. Right? You chased that girl for fucking 6 months. Finally got her. Se lo metiste,
Yeah.
Damn, that's it.
That
On
was
to the
it.
next one. Now la gordita from the bodega, you want her now. She's not even half. Human beings are crazy. So because you don't know how to make yourself happy. Happiness is a choice. So many people say, I tell my lady this or whoever I'm with, like, yo, my job is not to make you happy. You be happy. I can add to your life. My job is not to make you miserable either. But happiness is a choice. So I get up every day happy. I get up every day. I got enough. Someone died yesterday. That's not something to be happy about. Someone had dreams to wake up today and didn't wake up today.
Damn.
Right or wrong? No, I'm not saying down.
Yeah.
I'm telling you life, brother. You know how this movie ends for all of us? Everyone that's listening, todo el mundo que está escuchando.
And we have a few.
Okay, everyone that's listening, I'm gonna tell you how this movie ends. We're all gonna fucking die. I'll say it again. Toditos no vamos a morir. Ahora, how are you gonna live? We're all gonna die. And you know what's crazy? We all know what day we came into our planet. That's called our birthday. We don't know when we're gonna die.
No.
So you better focus on living, Papa. Living, taking care of yourself now. Get through today. Right now, whoever's listening, the only moment we have is right now. We don't have nothing else. Right now. Right? And in the moment, it's going to pass. So it's about being in the moment. I'm right here. I'm nowhere else. I know I'm in Miami tomorrow, but I'm right here with you, June.
Yeah.
And I'm giving this message to the people because you have a platform and coño, te agradezco que me dé esta oportunidad. But this is bigger than rap. Rap is what I do in my music. That's why I wrote that book, 16 Lessons.
It's a little jump start for us.
I'm going to give you something real quick because I like to give the cheese.
And we get him hella comments right here.
No, it's all love. But I'm going to let people...
Reality is all
check it out.
we have. Reality is all we have. Shout out to Pops.
Yeah. So listen to this. This is an animation. You're going to see it. But I'm going to give you something from my... Lesson from my books.
Lesson number 1. You should always seek knowledge. You must learn in order to teach your brothers and sisters. Love each other unconditionally. We all need each other to survive. Everything you have ever learned was taught to you by someone else. By the age of 7, you probably learned how to walk, talk, eat, run, catch, sing, dance, read, write, use the bathroom, and go to school. It might have been your mother who taught you how to write your name. Maybe it was your father who taught you how to catch a ball, while your older brother taught you how to tie your shoes. What's beautiful is they also learn how to do all these things from someone else too. This is how humanity has survived for thousands of years. The elders taught the young ones everything they knew because it was the only way they could progress. The ones that have all the knowledge will always have all the power. Education is key, and you must educate yourself to the highest degree possible. The more you know, the more power you will have to affect change on this world. Your thirst for knowledge should be as strong as your thirst for water, but the majority of your knowledge would not come from universities. It will come from your life experiences. No professor can teach you how to love or who to love. Only someone you truly love can break your heart, and there isn't a single university on the face of this planet that teaches a course on broken hearts. Only someone who has experienced a broken heart can help someone else heal and get through that rough period. To help and educate someone is to empower and love them. Love is the key, and there is more love in this world than there is hate. Unconditional love is everywhere, but you must look for it. In order to find it, you must become aware of everyone you come in contact with on a daily basis. How you feel about someone will affect how you treat them. Everyone is fighting a battle within themselves, so be kind. Show love, and you will receive love in return. That is the universal law. If a newborn baby does not receive love and affection from another human being within 3 days of its birth, it will die. It is evident that we need each other, because without people, Who would the governments of the world govern? Who would artists perform in front of? Who would ride the trains and the buses? Societies are built with people, and our lives are affected by the actions of other people. Whatever you set out to do with your life, you will definitely need someone else's help to achieve your goals. Human beings need other human beings to survive on this planet.
So,
Fire.
so I gave you lesson number 1, right?
You know what
16, and I did English and Spanish, right? And it's me, and so there's the Spanish version too. But I gave you a quick preview to understand that to me, and now I can get this book and everything out.
So this is part of a book.
That's the book, but I just showed you the animation, which I just got, which is the first chapter.
Okay.
So say you don't want to read, you don't like to read, you don't want to read, you put on the audiobook.
Yeah, but I
No, the audiobook is also on Spotify.
Okay.
So you can put it working out, you can listen to it. You want to watch it on YouTube, you don't want to, you could watch an animation.
So you're giving it
breakdown.
all kind of ways.
Yeah, that's what she said. No, but yeah, I'm trying to make sure, and it's in English and Spanish. Then I did both English and Spanish. Then I'm gonna try, as the book progresses, I'll do Mandarin, Portuguese. I'll do the other languages and just get the word out to the world, my brother. I have, and that's what I'm doing. So you got a little bit of what I'm doing there.
Y es verdad eso, como que uno aprende de la misma persona que tuvo experiencia.
Well, you didn't learn how to DJ on your own. Someone taught you.
Claro.
You got influenced by someone else, and someone taught you. I don't care.
Yeah.
You say, yo, how do I buy one of those? Ven aquí, go call Pepito. Like, you're not in this radio station by yourself. You call me, yo, so-and-so called me, they needed this. People need people to survive on this planet.
And what you said about que the school don't teach you that, porque la escuela como que está programada para enseñarte par de vainas.
School's about, you need school to educate yourself, but your life experiences are going to teach you a lot more.
A lot more, yes.
But you need schooling. I send my kids to go to college for the experience, not the education.
Duro.
The experience is the education. The people you meet in college. You go to class, but that party on Friday night with your boys and that studying for the college is the experience. It's 4 years. It's like high school.
Yeah.
Think about it. Some of the greatest times in your life was high school. Yeah. High school. So imagine going to college. If you didn't go to college, you're missing that times 10 because in college your parents don't control you no more.
No.
So you're with your boy and you could actually hang out till 3 in the morning tonight. But if you don't show up to practice in the morning or if you don't do your homework, no one's going to double check you. When you get that grade and you flunk, you're fucked. Right? That's the difference. College is a whole difference all on you. So, but anyway, that's what I do. When you think about Don Dinero and what I bring to the table, I've owned all my stuff. I've been an independent artist, but I just want to let people know that life is an incredible, beautiful journey. It really is, brother. If you can love it every day, you can smile, some people get up every day. I'm gonna tell you where the angry, mad people, it's when you get up every day and there's two lists that you should be checking off. Well, there's only one list I check off, but there's 2 lists everyone has. The first list is all the things they want that they don't have, right? All the things they want, they don't have, and all the things they want, they do have. Most people, all the things they do have, they don't give a fuck about that list in the mornings. They don't check that list off because they already have it.
They already have it.
They worry about, I don't have the rent money. I don't have this. I don't have that. My man, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a wife. I don't have the thing. What I don't have. So you get up your day upset or mad. You don't have now. But if you get up every day grateful for the things you do have. My mom is healthy. I'm straight. My kids. I woke up today. The little things. The little things, brother. It's what counts.
It counts.
All the things that are valuable that cost money are cheap to me.
Yeah, you're not taking that when you're
No,
down
the love
either.
of my kids, I can't put a price on that. When my kids play ball and they look up and they see me up there, I can't put a price on
That's
that.
nice.
With the way my daughter loves me, is the only woman that loves me. No other woman will love me like my daughter. My mom's not here anymore. Feel me? There's things that you can't put a price. Now, Mercedes-Benz truck I got and other bullshit and gold and the fuck.
Yeah.
I could buy that over. I could crash it, insurance pay for it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something happens to my daughter, I can't get another one.
No.
Not like her.
No.
I can make 20 more kids, but I can't get another one like her.
Just like that one, yeah.
So I think that's the problem. People's perspective of their life. Of what do you do have? What are you grateful for? You're mad because you're not LeBron James? Do you know what LeBron James has to go through? He's a tough motherfucker. Everyone criticizing him, talking about him, shit. He can't even go to the corner store and buy the ice cream without 35 motherfuckers
jumping on them for an autograph or this. It's tough being the top dude in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want that? Nah, you can't handle that, homeboy. You can't even handle your fucking boy at the corner at the bodega talking shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to kill him. You can't even handle that. How you going to handle 30,000 people every day shitting on you on Twitter and this and that, criticize you because they're Jordan fans and they don't say you're not the GOAT, you're not the best, you're trash. Fix your hairline too. Putting spray painting nigger on his mansion in Ohio. All the shit that he went through. Right? Anyone else. So be careful what you wish for. Everyone wants to be great. A lot of you guys can't handle great. Just be good.
That's when you be like, coño, por algo es que yo no he llegado a un lado, no me han dado la bendición todavía, porque a lo mejor...
No, la bendición a veces, I'm going to tell you right now, a veces la bendición está ahí. Tú estás esperando para que te compren el cake, your birthday cake. You want them, somebody to buy a cake. But Papa Dios put the baking powder's there, the sugar's there, the eggs are in the refrigerator. Go bake your own fucking cake.
Yeah.
But everyone's waiting for them to give them a cake.
Yeah.
But Papa Dios gave you, you're blessed. You have all the ingredients to make the cake right there. Find them. You might have 4 things that te falta el aceite. Right? Because you need a little bit of oil. Well, go get it. But you have them there. And that's the problem, that you're already blessed. If you woke up today, you have no idea how blessed you are. Someone did not wake up. Yeah. Oh, you can see. Someone's fucking blind. They can't see.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I see people, I see them how blessed they are, and they complain. And I can't stand complainers. I tell my kids,
no excuses.
Complaining is for suckers. As far as the man, you know who can complain, get a little emotional? Women could. That's cool. Me, I'm old school though. Complaining is for suckers. I see a man complain, I say, what you doing about it? I hear the problem. What's the solution, homeboy? You ain't got no money, so what you doing? Yeah. Oh, you home with your mom. You're not willing to do UPS, Uber drive, Uber, something, brother. Sell your ass. Do something. Do hand jobs on the side. Figure it the fuck out. Right, but don't complain. Most people complain. Oh, you know, your wife, your girl, you complain, find her, get another girl, find another wife, or talk to her. Do it. It's really simple. No, it's not. I got kids, I got that. Well, that's what you're worried about? Then stick it in there. Suck it the fuck up. If you know you can't leave her because you got kids and you got bills, then suck it the fuck up and start complaining. Then start loving her. Give her all the attention. No, but she's a bitch. And everyone will figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You have all the answers, brother, in your life. We all do. Follow your gut, not your heart.
Follow your gut, not your heart. That's deep. That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
It's always interesting to hang out with you, Don, because I always either learn something or los consejos be deep from you and all of that. Altita, que are you signing any artists, or how can artists come to you and try to either get help from you or try to get signed from you, or what? Like,
well, you know, the reason I don't sign artists,
okay,
is because I would have to own. When you say sign an artist, that means I own you.
Yeah.
I own your intellectual property. I don't want to do that.
Or do you have a company that...
Well, Adventure Music. I've been dealing with Adventure Music for years. There's a ton of companies out there, though. Okay. Adventure Music, become a member. That's $300. You can go to adventuremusic.com and become a member. Now you have digital distribution. But that's $300 lifetime fee. You go to DistroKid. They don't charge you, but they do little fees here and there. You go to TuneCore, CD Baby. You can sign yourself.
Okay.
Right? Why would I have to sign you? What are you trying to get out of me? What do I get out of signing you? Oh, I'm the best rapper in the world. I'm the next Tupac. Great, go do it. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? I tell artists that stop. You can have someone help you out, guide you. You feel me? But some people, I don't want everyone to say, hey, this is my dream. Here, I'm going to put my dream on you. Now, if you don't blow me, you're a piece of shit. Because that's what artists do. They put it on me. I'm with Don Dinero now. Don Dinero did it. I'm just giving an example. So every artist that I deal with, that I consult and I talk to them, I'm like, how much money you got invested in yourself? What have you been doing? How many videos you got? Look at me. I keep working. Well, you're Don Dinero. I'm Don Dinero. That's why I keep working. Right? So I see what's the work ethic. A lot of people hit me with a dope freestyle, but they don't have no songs. So it's about working. It's about... forget about Don Dinero. I'm going to give you one stream. Build your fan base. You have Instagram. You have free. Facebook is free. Instagram is free. Twitter is free. A lot of distribution is free. The most beats are free. They're giving away beats on YouTube. Everyone. You don't have to worry about Black Friday. If you're a rapper right now, go to YouTube right now. Get all the fucking beats you want. Free. Free. Beats are free. Right? Studio time is not free. So if you know you can get everything else for free, put your money together for studio time. Put your money together for your little videos. Put your money together for your marketing on Spotify and all those other things. Like, you know, I tell all the artists that I consult, take 2 hours a week and just get on YouTube and study the business. Put in publishing deal. Tell you what read, or, you know, People don't read, so YouTube will show you. You know, that's why I did this. No one reads. That's why the audiobook, you have to, no one reads, my brother. They want to be, sometimes you'll send someone something and say, yo, did you read it? It says it right there. Oh, okay. Right? So you have to understand, like, you know, there's so many opportunities as
so
an
it's
artist.
not even like, you could holler at Don Dinero for more consulting than trying to get you signed.
If you hollering at me, what you hollering at me for?
For,
Or
okay.
you think I'm going to change your life? I'm not.
Nah.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you it's on you, nigga.
It's on
Now
you.
what? Because who am I looking for? I'm not now. Can I guide you? Can we do a record?
guidance.
Can we do a record together? Can I? That's different. I can consult, but that's people that I care about, that I see. Not, you know, I don't have time to consult everyone. But if you catch me, if you DM me, and you DM me something that makes sense, I'll answer you back. If you DM me, what up? I got DMs. What up?
What's
I don't
good?
have time to answer back. What do you
How you
mean? What
doing,
up?
Don Dinero? I'm such and such.
No, I got guys that hit me, Don Dinero, bro. I love your music. Thank you so much. I'll hit them with Ache.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's a kind of like, cool, thank you. I hit them up. But you have to have a question, like, what is it that you know, is there any other artists that you think are going to save you besides me? Like, you know, it's not about saving. It's about guiding you. But
The right way.
the right way, and it's simple, bro. It's about music, by the way. If you don't do dope music, I can't save you. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Now, talking about music, Don, I got a week. I had another interview, and that person was telling me that he wanted, shout out to Houdini.
Houdini, that's
Houdini,
my dude.
Dominican nigga.
Yes, that's my guy. I know Houdini for years.
Él dice que va a hacer una aplicación where you'll put your music on your beat, and they'll let you know if it's a hit. He was telling me that he was studying how to compose a hit. Like,
You can't do it. I hate to tell you, Houdini, I love you. You can't.
Like, come on, hey, Rich, what was that word? The
equation.
equation of a hit song.
There's no such thing.
¿Tú crees?
Yeah, because if that was the case, then nobody would be a one-hit wonder. Why didn't they create that same? What are you talking? Think about it.
Like
No,
having
no.
that note or having that tone or having that key and none of that.
No, that's A&Ring. That's producing. That's different. You know, every guy who leaves the studio thinks the song's a hit.
Yeah.
Tell me a guy who left the studio and thinks this shit is whack. Do you know? When you listen? Do you know who's one of the greatest hip hop producers ever? The two greatest hip hop producers ever are Dr. Dre and Irv Gotti.
Mm.
The two greatest, most records sold, boom. Dr. Dre, Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti had 50 weeks in a row. He broke the Guinness record. He had a #1 hit on Billboard with different artists. Every week a new artist with a hit, right? And if you talk to him, and he'll tell you he's a hit maker. I love Houdini. He's a hit maker, and he's got artists that he can't get a hit for. He do a record to see what happens if the people like it. So those who do hits, who might kind of tell you, say, brother, that's why we sign a ton of artists. See who can. There's no such thing as an equation for a hit. I'm letting you know my opinion. Put an equation for a hit, then what's the equation? Houdini, if he has the equation, write himself a hit. Give me a hit. Everyone gets a hit. You get a hit, I get a hit, he gets a hit.
We all hit. We all hit it.
No, you can't. That's why it's almost impossible.
So when do you know you got a hit, or when can you?
The reaction of the people. Put a video out, you get more streams, you know you got a good record. Now you gotta work the record. You gotta work the record. I know I got a good record. I gotta go work the record.
Porque es verdad, hay a veces que ese tema se pega el año que viene. Y ese tema I've been had it.
Because it's called timing. Maybe the time wasn't right for that record at that moment.
And
next thing
people
you
like
know-
us siempre hemos estado adelante del.
No, eso es tener visión, teniendo visión. Tekashi, how you explain Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Ese compra números, yo creo, o sabe
No,
cómo.
you can't buy that many numbers. That's just people. You're just trolling you get what I'm saying? There's something about him. People don't buy music, they buy you. People don't stream music, they stream. That's why I'll give an example. Gucci Mane is not the greatest rapper in the world.
Gucci man.
But the way he is, the people eat that up. Gucci Mane just signed how many artists he just signed? During this COVID, he's been signing artists left and right. He signed like 6 artists. How many you think? Do you think Gucci Mane has the equation for hits? No, he's gonna try some shit and see what happens and put the money behind it and go. That's why companies like QC become interesting when they drop Migos and they do that. Yeah, who's this company? That's when companies become. That's when major labels start doing business with companies because they're like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. He kind of knows how to put the music together, but he cannot guarantee that. That's why the Whoopty Records is such a. We got a record, hot record, let's go. Young M.A. went through that. She had a hot record. She couldn't come up with another one.
Can't come up with another one. Is what you said?
It's not that she can. She got dope records, but you know, if you tell her, oh, Young M.A. that record that popped her off, ooh, right, was a freestyle.
Oh, freestyle.
No hook or nothing.
Nice
and
and
she
simple.
just dropped it off. She put it out, and all of a sudden it took off.
So it's not luck. It's not luck, and it's not the equation.
It's a hot record, timing, te fuiste. Now, can you give me another hot record? If you can't, te quedas.
It goes back to that what we said earlier. That one hit wonder.
Well, if you at that level that you were, you know what I'm saying? But when I came in, I had Pana Pana. Then I came in with Desabo del Alma. Then I had Ante La Calle. Then I did the Serio song. Then it was like, oh shit, this nigga know you feel. But I have my own formula and the way I do records, right? So it's not when I decided when I started when people say, "Yo, ¿qué le pasó a Don Dinero?" is when the program director said, "If you give me a reggaeton record, I'll play it on the radio." I was the first thing on the radio. What do you mean? You know, I'm on the radio before anyone. I'm on the radio.
So they wanted you to change a little bit.
Not a little bit. They wanted me to change.
Period. And you wasn't off for that.
I made myself. You didn't make me.
True.
I used to tell program directors, if you knew a lot about music, you'd be the president of Universal, not a program director. Fuck you know about music. Program the music.
Your job is to program. So,
Hey, your job is to program the fucking music.
Yeah.
And then see what the people say, and if the people like it, then you put it on rotation. Your job is, but let's be honest, the program directors and the radio stations are extorting all the fucking labels.
Yeah.
They're extorting them. The word payola, don't say that, they're extorting them.